Have you ever felt like an imposter or a fraud? Like, who am I to be doing this or to be showing up, or who would listen to me, and am I good enough? So by the end of this video, you are going to know without a shadow of a doubt if you are indeed an imposter, or at least how to step up and really show up in your full, authentic, beautiful glory. Hi there, I'm Makhosi of theroyalshaman.com. I help revolutionary soul entrepreneurs create an extraordinary business and life from the inside out using mindset, mindfulness, and metaphysics mastery. So if this is the kind of content that you like, be sure to subscribe and ding that bell to join our gang. So this is a very common problem that people come to me with. Having the courage to step out and fully own their worth. They struggle with not feeling good enough and maybe constantly over giving. Or maybe they struggle to have boundaries because they constantly feel like, I have to do more, this isn't enough. What will people think of me? So this is something that you are going to have to overcome in order to really fulfill the purpose that you came here for. So I want to just give you a little bit of insight into how important it is for you to fully own who you are. There was a 1 in 4 trillion chance that you would be born the way that you are, with all of the characteristics, all the magic, all of the incredible oozy essence that is you. And newsflash, no one else but you can bring that out into the world. So I want to make sure that you fully understand that before you can start really owning who you are and that magic essence that you bring out into the world. So make sure you have pen and paper. I want to make sure that you get this. The first step is that you really need to reframe these questions. Understand that the fact that you are even asking these questions, at the very least, means that you care. And truth be told, there are some people, I'm not going to say any names, but I think we all know some people who could care a little bit more, who maybe aren't operating in the highest integrity. It's a problem. But with this beautiful reframe, now you have this opportunity to examine what it is that you really bring out into the world and how you are going to impact people. Because you are already impacting people, whether you're aware of it or not. Now we're just shining a light on that and seeing, okay, what is it that you're really bringing into the world? The second thing is, I want you to take just a few minutes and start gathering evidence. Now, at first, this might seem really challenging, but as you get going, you're going to start to find more and more instances. So what I usually have my clients do is to gather 50 to 100 pieces of evidence that is highlighting who they are and what they bring out into the world. So you could start this by just asking people that you know and that love you, and ask them what they like about you. What is it about me that makes me unique? What is special about me? Why do you like to hang out with me or talk to me? And fully receive what they're saying. Make sure that you're writing it down. When we're dealing with imposter syndrome, especially as entrepreneurs, as business leaders, it's also really important too that you pull in your credentials, like all the way back. So whenever I started in my very first business, let's see, it's been 6 years now, I think 6 or 7 years. When I first started, I looked back over my past and pulled out all of my accomplishments and started to document all of them. And here's the thing is, each time that you have a piece of evidence, each one is a piece of evidence by themselves. Don't do what we do and try to downplay them and lump them together. Like, every single person that you have helped is a piece of evidence. Don't group them together, every single person. And don't downplay how you help them. So if it is quote unquote seemingly small, it can have a huge impact on someone's life. You can literally transform someone's life by smiling at them at the right time on the right day. Okay? You can literally transform someone's life. There's multiple instances out there that you can find of people who were literally considering taking their own life, and someone crossed their path and said something or did something that just completely changed how they saw the world, like that. You're doing it all the time and you don't even realize it. After you are finished gathering all of your evidence, and if you're in business already, like, you should have testimonials, right? You should have people just saying thank you, or giving you their ahas or their takeaways, or things that they've implemented into their life that they're using that you shared with them that's changing their life. Be keeping track of those. I actually have a folder on my computer where every time somebody sends me a little thank you or whatever, I just screenshot it and put it in that folder. And if if there's someone who wants to stay anonymous, I make sure and I block out their name and their picture, because I do always respect people's privacy. And then the last is, typically, imposter syndrome is coming up as a way for you to keep yourself small and to avoid playing full out. And so the last step is, I'm going to tell you to do it anyway. Oh, yes, I did. Because here's the thing, sometimes we think that being afraid or being hesitant or resisting stepping into the next level is because it's not for us. No, honey, that actually means that you need to step into that level. It's time for you to expand and claim what is yours, boo-boo. Okay? So, have you experienced imposter syndrome? Could you relate to some of these things? Be sure to comment below. If you got value from this, or even if you didn't, like or dislike, I will take those dislikes, but I prefer the likes. Be sure to subscribe and share with a friend. This is really important information, and these are problems that a lot of people are challenged with, okay? And if you haven't had a chance to yet, be sure to take my quiz to uncover your level of consciousness. This is going to help you to identify any blockages that are keeping you stuck, that are unique to your level. And then there's a bonus activation that's going to help you to break through those and step into the next level of success that you desire. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye.